Okay guys, Dudley here. In the last part we fought those twins, and in this part we're gonna get an item that I bet you didn't know you could get without Surf. And actually I can just see. There's another item, I believe it's a TM for something, but you need Surf. Hi! Oh, Pokémon! That's what she said. Platinum Shoes is a Pichu, which really doesn't make sense. You're dressed as a Pikachu and then you use a Pichu. When they both appear in the same area in this game. And every other game you can get Pichu in, you can't get it in the wild. You have to catch a Pikachu and then breed it. No, I realized that I did an error in the episode that I went over the Pokemon and the corn at. I was like talking about like Clefairy, and I put up the picture of Cleffa again. Yeah, they're right next to each other, and I accidentally clicked on the wrong one. I don't know why I think there's a man up here all the time. The item's down there, but this is the Hollow Tower when you put the odd keystone in, and then if you go underground and talk to 30 people, I believe, or 25, I'm sure if I was popular in the comments there'd be 50 people saying, but I don't even have 50 subscribers, so boo. But you can catch a Spiritomb. Spiritomb are a Ghost Dark type, which means unless you use Foresight, they have no weaknesses. If you use Foresight, then they're weak to fighting. Spiritomb are more used than Sableye, the other Ghost Dark with the weaknesses. I actually have to start to tell about that, so yeah. Anyway, that's about it for Spiritomb. They're a pretty good Pokemon. If you can get one, because Nintendo made it, so unless you can do that, there's no way to get them before you have a friend who's done that. There's no way to get that before Elite Four, because actually I guess there's if you lose to the champion, because their first is a Spiritomb. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story. You may or may not know of the Speed Gamers. They're basically these people who raise money for charities by playing video games, a series of video games, usually over weekends, but once a year they do a week long, so they play for a whole week. Their latest was the Mario series, and that was a week long. But back in 2008, I think, one of their marathons was a Pokemon marathon, and they were playing through, I think it was when they got to Sapphire. The guy used Sableye, and the Sableye was sucking, because Sableye they don't learn very many good moves. There's more of them Gen 3. Gen 4 they get a few better moves, I guess. It was always done, hard to keep. Finally beat the game, however. And after it they asked him why he used it. Why he used that Sableye. He said because the strategy guide he was using to get through the game suggested it, because it has no weaknesses. Seriously, guys? Come on. I use a strategy guide for this. Right now I don't, because I lost it. I use Bulbapedia now. But not to help me get through the game. Come on, do a practice run before. Watch on YouTube, and Pokemon's not even that hard to play in. Why did I just go? Pokemon's not even that hard of a game to figure out. What? Of course. Yeah, this is the infamous Bidoof trainer. Oh, I have another story to tell you. It was in the news somewhere. It made my whole family laugh. You're probably not gonna find it that funny though. But see, she has 5 Bidoof. I think they're all level 14. But there's this guy who had a little too much alcohol, and he was driving home. He stopped at a stop sign. My brother said that's a first. A drunk guy stopping at a stop sign. And there were no cars coming. He wouldn't go. After a while, a line started forming behind him, and the people are honking their horns, complaining like a whole bunch of outrageous road people. Eventually, one of those people was a police car. The police car went up to the guy and said, oh yeah, why aren't you going, sir? And the guy said, I'm waiting for it to turn green. I kind of told that like a joke, but it actually happened. Yeah. Some people. Just proves it's way too easy to get your driver's license. I just dropped my Japanese Pokewalker. Finally found it. I'm sure none of you care. Oh, I lied. Actually, I didn't know. Yeah, for HP, because this is a really good person to go to. However, she replaces her Beatifs in Platinum with 1 Ponyta. Now I'm gonna be using Golbat for the next little while because he has Bite. Maybe switching into Mismatch. I'm just gonna switch to my second party member because there's a few double battles. You're probably knowing that I'm gonna go after this. I'm just gonna pause the last. Okay, yeah. Oh. Oop. You're not supposed to intrude on my town, Sue. Huh? You wanna battle with me? I will if I can team with Ty. No. Because in Generation 1, when Team Rocket tries to gang up on Ash, what does Ash say? Oh no, sorry, what does Misty say? You can't do that! Double battles are illegal! And then we have triple battles in Gen 3. Or 5. Oh, we already had double battles in Gen 3. Speaking of... actually, I don't know how that reminded me, but in the description right now, probably until I figure out something else to replace it with, you can find a link to Super Skarmory's forums. Yeah, before I had my forums, but they're now closed. And I had Lee's forums, I believe, but they're really non-active, and I didn't really feel like having that because nobody reads the descriptions anyway. So yay for this episode being pointless battle. Oh no, I talked about Spiritomb for a brief minute. This is Solaceon Town. There's 2 things I want to do. I want to talk to this guy. If you would quit moving. Your encounters with Pokemon can be considered your shared history. There's a Pokéchip called Pokemon History. Use it to see the history of your Pokemon catches. And yeah, you can see the last 30 Pokemon you've caught. I'll check. I don't know, but this is what it has for me. Apparently that's the order I've caught Pokemon. Now if you go in here, and you put a Pokemon in here, I forgot I had that. Let's just store Bidoo for now. I don't know if you have to put 2 or if it's leave and go back in. Leave and go back in. Are you a fan of the daycare couple like me? I got a hold of something quite useful. It's a Pokémon that tells you if your egg is ready, and I think it tells you what level your Pokemon are in the daycare. So if you're trying to get them to a certain level, and look, it costs $100 for me just putting it in and taking it out. Yeah, but that's enough for today. Guys, anyway, we're about to reach the time limit, so bye.